Welcome back, everyone. This is you, boy, and I'm joined today, as always, by my co-host, Ugirl. Yes,
Hello?
and yeah, hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. I guess we're having technical difficulties today, everyone.
No, I did that on purpose, but
Oh, okay. Um, so we're coming close to the end of season 3 of our podcast. Um, you can listen to our previous seasons on here on YouTube or on Spotify, Apple Music, Pocket Cast, Google Play Podcast,
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. Um, I listened to our first episode today, and it's basically the same thing. This episode and our very first one are the same exact thing. By that, I mean quality, humor, everything. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but I feel it's good.
It's only been a month, and we have talked about so much within this month, but what are we going to be talking about today specifically?
Well, as I was saying about good and bad, virtue can either be like you have a it could be good or bad, you know? What are your thoughts? Like, what is a virtue to you?
Well, when I think of the word virtue, I think of like something as the highest, like number one. And do you remember that DreamWorks movie about these two guys who are like going to go chase gold?
Wait, is it animated?
Yeah.
Yes, the velocity of blank.
Something like that. But that's what that movie, whenever I think of that word, it reminds me of that movie.
Is it Fortunato? Or it's like
Um,
a golden city. It's a mythical place.
the road to El Dorado. So literally the
El
gold.
Dorado. I don't know what the heck I was thinking. So virtue. So you think of that when you think of the word?
I think because I think it's like gold. I don't know.
Um, I guess greed could be a virtue, or even like sacrificing, because they at the end of the movie, I think they give up the gold, so that's a virtue too. I think virtue means what someone like. It's like a moral kind of thing, like what like specific moral that that person hurts dear to them, such as like greed or sacrifice, or it can even be love, hope, anger, emotions basically. Loyalty, that's not really an emotion, that's more of a like a not an honor, but like a belief. So either something you believe in, that's what a virtue is to me, something you believe in.
Well, would you like to hear the actual definition?
Go ahead.
Virtue is a moral excellence. A virtue is a trait or quality that is deemed to be morally good and thus is valued as a foundation of principle and good moral being. Personal virtues are characteristics valued as promoting collective and individual greatness.
Dang. So I guess that means none of us, and by none of us I mean you and me.
I mean, you're right about like the morals and stuff.
I don't think I have anything good about me. I'm a bad boy, so ladies, watch out.
He's in denial.
Maybe that's my virtue, denial. And how do you feel? Like, I'd say you're like a shy kind of person,
But what does that have to do with my morals?
that you're cautious and you're not willing to open up to people, so you exclude everyone else from your personal bubble.
I
That's kind of like a
mean,
moral.
virtues are qualities that are considered to be good or desirable in a person.
Well, some guys like that shy girls, you know what I'm
And some girls like that, those bad boys.
saying? And that's another thing I've noticed. We say too much.
I'm
Just
gonna
way
say,
too much.
I'm gonna say like, I'm gonna say, I don't know. This is, I think it's fine to say the. I mean, I understand how it could be annoying, but it's just filler words.
But it makes us sound dumb. I mean, we do that already without using those words. But
It's just a normal speech. Doesn't everyone say the word like?
no.
Even when I'm texting, I use the word like.
Yeah, me too. So you were bullied a lot. You ever had like an actual bully?
Oh yeah.
What was this person? What did they do to you?
I was friends with this person. This was fourth grade. I. Why are you laughing?
It's funny.
It's not really funny.
That's what you think.
Well, this is something that happened over 10 years ago and it still affects me today, so I don't think it's really funny.
Ha! It's even more funny. It's hilarious.
I was friends with this girl and I don't know, probably was like a month when she turned on me and started spreading rumors about me, and other people in my grade found out about these rumors. I don't even know what she said exactly, but it was just a bunch of lies, and nobody wanted to be my friend. And she would throw things at me. She would shove me, and she would stab pencils into my skin. And
And she
other
was
people,
jealous of you, right?
I wouldn't say, I feel like weird saying that, but I think it was because she would come over to my house, and I didn't even remember this until my mom brought this up to me like 2, 3 years ago now. Um, that this girl, I don't know what should we call her?
Let's call her. I because we have talked about her before. Um. Oh dang! It, I said the word. Hey, let's name her.
So, how about Emma?
Emma.
Emma, Emma. She had not a really great home life. Um, I think she lived with a younger brother that she had to stay home with sometimes, and her mom was a single mom. And I guess like after she came over to my house, she saw like the way I lived and was upset about that and started treating me differently because of that.
Emma, if you're out there listening, if you want a sugar daddy, just come over here and I'll give you one because I'm not a sugar daddy. Um, I think one of our cousins, right, has a bunch of sugar daddies.
um, I don't know if this is true or not. All I saw was that some sugar daddies were following her. I don't know if she actually replied to them. I don't talk to her, so
I think COVID gave online like messaging and stuff like that more of a more to the flame, more to the fire. Because I have this friend that I was messaging on in Messenger, if anything. Um, and she was telling me how she was getting 100 friend requests on Facebook a day, and then like 60 of them would like send her DMs like saying, "Hey baby, hey this and that," and she would tell them, some of them, that she had a boyfriend, and they said, "So that doesn't matter, you know." And so maybe COVID has a reason, like gave people a reason to be creeps and go online and message girls randomly.
well,
Um,
I am so excited to see the new season of Catfish that has stemmed from these past few months.
really? Like they made a season about that?
No, I'm just assuming that a lot of people are going to be calling Catfish after this.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you some information that this episode was real difficult to record. It kept breaking up, we each sounded like robots, and there's this big old gap in the audio, so that's why I'm filling up right here. Thanks for listening to the episode. I hope you're enjoying it so far. So let's get back to past you boy and you girl. See what they're doing, probably making fools of themselves. And
Okay, yeah, I can hear you.
Are you? Is your Wi-Fi bad or something?
I was gonna ask you, are your siblings on the Wi-Fi? Because my Wi-Fi is fine over here.
I'm on LTE,
The hell does that mean?
not on Wi-Fi.
Okay.
I have something to tell you though.
Okay, what?
I am a Mexican bitch, so when I ball at the Galleria, they call me Maria.
I heard that song today. Okay, so let's pick up where, okay, I'm gonna start off. Three, two. Yeah, that would be a good idea if they made a new season based on catfishing during the COVID crisis.
Um, I guess we could talk about virtue with catfishing. I mean, you gotta
I
have low
mean,
morals if you're catfishing people.
or maybe high values. Because like there you go with the filler words. Like say people are like catfishing to feed their family, like they have to rely on someone else's income to feed their kid. Like, do you think it'll be okay then?
Well, this reminds me of The Good Place, not to bring it up again, but they talk about this, like even if you have good intentions, like if the outcome isn't good, that means, yeah, I mean in this case that means you're gonna go to hell, but just because you have good intentions doesn't mean, you know,
No. I think
like
if you benefit someone else's life that's not yours, I think that's a pretty good deed.
but you're also hurting someone in the process by lying.
Well, what about Robin Hood? He stole from the rich and gave to the poor. He was hurting the rich and he was helping the poor. And he
Well,
was
who
a good
cares?
guy.
Yeah, exactly. Who cares about the rich?
Well, then how come I can't take from a rich old man, say like I'm a 20-year-old girl, and take his money and then give the money to the homeless?
In that case,
And-
that's different. I thought you were just talking about catfishing,
But
catfishing
that
in
is
general.
catfishing. No, that is catfishing.
I know
I
it is, but there's different levels to it.
Different levels. No. So, okay, where are the levels?
I mean, like, because I watch Catfish so much, like, there's people who don't get anything out of it. They just make up these crazy lies. They're like, oh, I have cancer. My mom is dying. I got run over. Like, making up all these lies, and for what reason? There's no reason. But if you have a fake picture to get some money from some old man, I don't think that's that bad.
Hmm,
It's just the
maybe.
fact that those people are lying about some family member having cancer and dying. Like, what do you get from lying about that?
Attention.
Exactly. So that makes
It's like high schoolers never grew up, huh?
that's just kind of depressing, actually.
Yeah, real depressing. Especially when people sound like robots.
So I'm still sounding like a robot.
No, just for a little bit. I'm gonna leave that in though. Um, Again with the ums. At least I'm gonna try to stop saying like and other bullshit words. So so is acceptable, right?
Yeah, because it's like then and
Then
additionally.
additionally, that's like essay words.
Yeah, what are those words called though? Like so, but, and.
Sounds like a medical procedure. You get sew up a butt.
They're like actual word a word for those kind of words.
There's homonyms, homophobes. Those are the ones I
Homophobes.
remember. Only ones I remember.
Did you ever watch School of
School of
House
Rock?
of Rock? House of
House of
Rock.
Rock. Yeah. Yeah, I hated that movie.
No, 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 not School of Rock. It was like something of rock. It was like for kids to teach them about grammar, and it was a cartoon.
Well, if I taught you about grammar, then me no ever watch the show. How weird is English?
I was talking about this with my friend actually.
That they have to say.
We were just talking about like how we, commend people who learn English as a second language because like this is the only language I speak and I don't know how to speak it
Hmm.
and I don't know how to
Yeah,
spell.
those Korean girls sure did learn a little bit of English.
Yep.
That's a reference to last episode, so if you guys want to check that out, you know where to find it. For real though. Yeah, people that learn English like as a second language, like if you're from Russia or like from Pakistan, you come over and learn English, or even if you stay in your own country and learn English, you because English is like one of the hardest ones to learn apparently. And I don't know, I guess growing up with English, you just kind of like speak it like any other language. You grow up with your native language and you speak. But when you try to learn another language, it's like they're talking gibberish, right? You know what I'm saying? Hello,
I
hi.
said for the third time that my dad learned English by watching videos.
By watching videos, like adult entertainment
I
videos.
don't know, he said some like VHS tape.
VHS, son of a gun, that's like old school, my dude.
I mean, he was like 16 or 17 when he came here.
Yeah. And we've talked about how your parents met, right? Like,
Oh yeah, on a blind date.
yeah, on a
I
blind
don't
date.
remember which episode that was, so just go ahead and listen to all of them.
It might have been Blood on the Family.
Probably. Such an intriguing title.
I like some of the titles that we have.
Yeah, you're really creative with them.
Oh no, I just like steal off of other creators.
Oh, really?
No. I usually like listen when I'm editing to the episodes. Um, I edit and I listen to what we're saying, and depending on what we talk about the most, that's where I like derive the name from.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and this episode's going to be a mess because we're kind of like everywhere.
Just title
Maybe.
it The Road to El Dorado.
Okay, yeah, that would be the title, The Road to El Dorado. Would you want to go to a place where everything was gold?
Sure. We
What are you gonna do? Take all the gold?
eat some gold.
Eat some gold? That's very wasteful. It probably would hurt when you
You can
relieve
actually
yourself.
eat gold.
Well, I would never know, you rich pants.
I've only seen videos of it.
Videos? What kind of videos are you watching?
Videos of people eating gold. And they just put it
I never heard
they
of
just put
that.
it on normal food.
Like, is it like gold shavings?
Yeah, like I've seen it on steaks and stuff.
What the hell? This that's a waste. That's like flushing money down the drain, basically.
24 karat gold leaf.
Okay, if you eat gold, what would you eat it on? Like something special or something just
Ooh,
random?
some tacos.
Tacos?
The
Tacos.
the gold leaf is tasteless and textureless. It just costs a lot of money and looks pretty.
What kind of tacos would you have? Breakfast tacos? Or
Yeah, some breakfast tacos.
would it be bean, egg, potato, bacon, chorizo,
Oh my gosh, stop talking.
barbacoa?
The egg, the bacon, the potato. You know what? Just put everything together.
Everything together and then the gold on top. Imagine like walking like at a gas station and you see someone just eating a golden taco, you know what I mean? Like I mean I would try to rob that, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't think that's very good morals.
Nah, who cares? Morals are stupid.
Well, For example, it is virtuous to be courageous when faced with physical confrontation.
So if I am courageous and physically take that golden taco away, that's moral. That's a high moral thing of me, right? Because I'm courageous of doing that.
No.
Yeah, I think I found a loophole.
I guess we're both going to hell.
Hi, it's me again. In case you were curious, we said 35 times. Now, enjoy Turn It Up by Twice.
Just feel it. 달빛 속에서 눈 뜰 때 기분은 늘 어때? 쏟아지는 별빛들은 날 더 자극해. 너를 볼 때마다 lose control. 눈을 떼지 못해. 시간